Hello guys, this is Connie again. Maybe some of you already watching some of my video about most of my video is just about the immigration process. But anyways, so I just want to talk about because I saw most of the people changing their last name, you know what I mean, after get married, or report their marriage in their country. So I just want to go through this kind of issue. First of all, it's not mandatory to change your last name when you get married in here in United States. And because let's just think about kapag change natin last name natin, so change to married day, you need to go change your passport, change your green card, change your social security. If you already got ID, so you change your driver license. If you have state ID, change your state ID. If you have a military ID, you have to change your military ID. Anyways, so it's not practical to change our last name when we get married. I mean, it's not mandatory. It's just an option. And no matter what, kahit na hindi nyo i-change yung last name nyo, you can get benefits from your husband. Hindi kagaya sa iba, maybe you think about the kapag hindi mo change yung last name mo, baka hindi ka makakuha ng mga benefits or stuff like that. You're still getting benefits. I mean, for me, I never changed my last name when I get married. And I go through, I talk about that to my ex-husband, I'm not gonna change my last name. Because first of all, I have kid, yung anak ko nasa Pilipinas pa, so I don't want to get confused about my last name and everything. So I just still want to use my single name, which is fine for him, you know. He said it's okay if you're not gonna change your last name, because I mean now, so I actually think I made a good decision for that, because now I'm divorced, so I don't have to worry about changing my passport, changing my green card, my driver license, my work name, and all the legal documents. I don't have to change that anymore. And the second thing that I'm gonna talk about is report our marriage. Like, I'm from the Philippines. I never report my marriage, guys, because every decision I make, I always think about 10 years ahead. Like, what if? Because you don't know, you cannot tell what's gonna do in the future. You know what I mean? Like, if I report my marriage back in my country and now I'm divorced, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm still married in my country, which is no. So it's not that. I don't know if reporting marriage is mandatory, but I don't think so. I mean, that's just my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm gonna get in jail not reporting my marriage back in my country. So make sure for those newbie or for just people just got here in the United States, after marriage, you don't really need to change your last name. It's not mandatory. It's an option. Because yeah, you're gonna go through, kapag hindi nag-work yung marriage, who's gonna suffer? Not your husband, but you. We are immigrant. We have so much paperwork. Like, you have to go through, change your last name, change your passport, your green card, your work last name, social security, all of that. So no, it's I will not recommend. I mean, it's all up to you guys, but for me, okay, I'm back. So anyways, changing last name it's all up to you. I mean, for me, it's just on my own experience. It's not recommended, because if you're worried about the benefits, or you're not getting any benefits from your husband, you're still getting one. I mean, they're not gonna stop you as long as you guys are married, and you know there's a marriage certificate anyways. So yeah, just think about the hassle or those time consuming, and those like pain in the ass changing your last name, and you don't know how long is that gonna take. Changing your last name for every single documents you have. So it's not practical to change your last name. And for like what I said, for reporting marriage, I never really report my marriage back home, because like I was thinking, because normally my mind is running all the time. I think a lot. I'm not just uh, I mean, I might look like stupid, but no, I think I'm smarter than whoever, my ex-husband. So I never really report my marriage. So now I don't have to worry about everything. I don't have to worry about changing my green card, changing my last name, changing all my IDs, my paperwork, and everything like that. And I don't have to worry about back in the Philippines that, I report my marriage there, and I have to have an annulment, which is now, I don't know what the hell is my ex-husband. You know what I mean? So, for those thinking about changing their last name to married name, well, you think about what is the consequences after that. Because like I never thought that I'm gonna get divorced with my ex-husband, which is like it happened. I thought it's gonna be my last and my forever, but you don't know what's gonna happen the next 2 weeks, month, years. So in this, I think I was just talking about think about ourselves, not think about, because well, we're gonna change my last name to my married name. You know what I mean? Using my husband name, but think about yourself first before make a decision. Like what if, think the worst thing scenario is gonna happen before you make your own decision. It's just like what I said before. I made a right decision not bringing my son here right away, because like I don't want my son to suffer what I go through when my ex-husband is not good anymore. I don't want him to see that. He's a kid, I can handle it, but I don't know. I don't want to traumatize my kid to see all of those kind of like not good thing. I mean, we have so much shit back home already. So, but anyways, so that's all, guys. I mean, think about, if you want to change your last name, think about those like social security, green card, passport, ID, work ID, or so much like paperwork to do to change your, if you have a bank account, you have to change that too. So that's all for now. I hope it's kind of like helpful for those to those new ones. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm right, but all decision is from you. I'm just saying that let's make a right decision, I think I would say, for that, or cleaver or whatever is that. So I hope you guys like this video. I mean, this is just a friendly reminders. It's just in my own experience, which is like, I would say I made the right decision not to change my last name to married one and report my marriage. So now I'm hassle free. I don't have to worry about that kind of thing to change. So I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys like my video, just like or subscribe. See you guys later.